Tulsa is working hard to create tomorrow. They're investing in today's talent to help set the city up for future success. And they're doing that in part through a really cool program called Tulsa Remote. I'm here with Dominique Clark, who's the Director of Member and Alumni Experience for Tulsa Remote. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for allowing me to be here. I appreciate that.
You know, in the whole show, we have really talked about how Tulsa is such a great place to visit, and it's a wonderful place to come spend some time with your family. But we're talking about how Tulsa can really be a great place to put down roots, and Tulsa Remote's helping people do that. Can you explain to us a little bit about how?
Tulsa Remote is a very creative solution to the brain drain that was happening in Tulsa in 2018. And so it's a remote worker program that creates a great opportunity for people to come to Tulsa from all over the world and really get to experience Tulsa, bringing diverse talent, their backgrounds, experiences, new perspectives to a city that's growing and thriving.
So exactly how does the program work, and who exactly are you trying to attract to Tulsa?
The way that the program works is if you have a full-time remote position, you're able to apply for this program and live outside of the state, obviously. But if you are accepted into this program, what happens is you're incentivized with $10,000 to move to Tulsa for a minimum of a year. Obviously, we hope that people stay longer and want them to become long-term residents. And we provide them with a membership to our partner space, 36 Degrees North, where it's an incubator. They can come and work out of here whenever they choose. They can engage with other entrepreneurs and startup businesses locally for them to really integrate into the community and really find their place here in Tulsa.
Having that local person, that Tulsan, that person who's familiar with the local scene and the culture here to help them along that journey, I think has got to be so helpful for people. Have you had feedback in that regard from members and alumni?
We talk to people at the end of their year and really try to learn about like how was your journey and learn about their overall experience. And a lot of people will tell us that, you know, if it wasn't for a program like Tulsa Remote, they may not have been willing to take that risk. And what really helped them was that we have this built-in community, that they were able to move to Tulsa with other people who were also making that leap.
So how many people and professionals have you attracted using the Tulsa Remote program?
At this point, we're a little bit over 1,600 people who have moved to Tulsa, all different walks of life, different ages, different experiences. And it's been great to kind of see them come and thrive here in Tulsa.
It sounds like I'm not the only Austinite that's a fan.
Austin is actually one of the biggest places that we've been able to recruit people from. We've had over 64 people who have relocated from Austin, and Austin is actually one of the top cities. Right behind them is Los Angeles.
Tulsa makes a pretty hard sell. It's a great town, and I imagine that people really are enticed to stay. Do people often stay beyond that initial year from Tulsa Remote?
Yeah, majority of people will stay in Tulsa. A lot of people we talk to after 12 months, they're like, I'm just getting started, you know, and so they want to stay here for long term. They're still trying to figure out what other opportunities are here that I can continue to grow in. You know, if they've started businesses, they want to see those things come to fruition and continue to grow in Tulsa. And so a lot of people have chosen to stay in Tulsa. If they've bought a home, they've invested in the community.
Hi, my name is Abumu Kabam, and I am an alumni of the first group of Tulsa Remoters to move here to Tulsa. Me and my wife came here in 2019, moved here from California, where at the time we were really struggling to find a good balance of, you know, the cost of living and our experience in just living life. So we decided to really research Tulsa and see this opportunity for remote workers to come out there. So what we didn't know was we were about to dive into a place where the community was great, where there's a lot of opportunities for entrepreneurs as well as people like myself who love community service, who love to engage in the community. So Tulsa Remote did a very great job of connecting us with the resources and the people, and then we took it from there. My wife, you know, as a chef here in Tulsa, she was able to develop her skills and now have her own restaurant here at Mother Road Market. So, you know, opportunities have been in abundance for us. You know, I work a lot in the community with nonprofits, working with kids. Professional career and aspirations are going well, as well as my nonprofit leadership and just service to the community. So I couldn't be happier to be here in Tulsa.
Wow, I mean, it sounds to me like Tulsa Remote worked. Looking long term, how do you feel like Tulsa Remote is really making an impact now in the future of Tulsa?
You know, a lot of our remote workers, they come in with their full-time remote jobs, but a lot of them also have passions and desires and may have businesses that they also are growing on the side. And so And a lot of those may be in their creative spaces. So a lot of our members have not only just come with their jobs, but have also thought about what does it look like to be in a creative space that is growing and thriving, and they feel very comfortable and excited doing that here in Tulsa. When people come here, they feel that energy, they feel that excitement, and they want to be a part of it.
This is so very cool. Dominique, thank you for telling us a little bit more about it. I think I might be ready to sign up. I might have a
Yes,
road Trippin Tulsa Remote option here. I love it. Dominique, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being able to talk to you today about Tulsa Remote.
We love it. We're fans. How cool is that? If the Tulsa Remote program sounds like something you'd be interested in, they're taking applications on a rolling basis, so there's always an opportunity to apply. Stick around, there's more Road Trippin' from Tulsa coming up.